Alright folks, today I'm diving into the world of DIY PC building. If you've ever wanted to build your own computer but didn't know where to start, you're in the right place. First things first, let's talk about what you'll need. We've got the CPU, the brain of your computer, the GPU, responsible for those beautiful graphics, RAM for multitasking, storage where your files live, a motherboard to connect everything, a power supply, and finally, a case to house it all. Oh, and some thermal paste. Don't forget the thermal paste. Start by prepping your motherboard. It's easier to install components while it's outside the case. Install the CPU first. Gently open the CPU socket, align the notches, and place it in. Close the latch until it clicks. Next, apply a pea-sized amount of thermal paste. This will help keep your CPU cool. Now let's install the RAM. Line up the notches and press down firmly until you hear a click. Repeat for additional sticks if you have them. Next up, the storage. If you're using an M.2 SSD, screw it directly into the motherboard. For a traditional hard drive or SSD, you'll mount it in the case later. It's time to put the motherboard into the case. Align it with the standoffs and screw it in. Don't forget the I/O shield. It goes in the back of the case before the motherboard. Now, install the power supply. Make sure the fan is facing the right way, usually downwards if your case has a vent. Secure it with screws. Let's slot in the GPU. Find the PCIe slot on your motherboard and push down until it clicks. Secure it with screws. Time to connect the cables. Start with the 24-pin connector for your motherboard and the 8-pin connector for the CPU. Don't forget the GPU power cables. Plug in your storage drives to the SATA ports and power supply. Double-check everything. Make sure all the cables are connected and nothing is loose. Now power it on. If everything is set up correctly, you should see the BIOS screen. Success! You've built your own PC. And that's it. Building a PC is much simpler than it seems. With a little patience and attention to detail, you can create a powerful machine tailored to your needs. Thanks for watching and happy building.